Hyundai has refreshed the Verna for 2020. This facelift includes new bumpers, new headlights, and a larger chrome-finished grille. Changes to the interior include a new touchscreen for the infotainment system and digital instrument cluster. However, the major change is under the hood. There is a new set of BS6 compliant 1.5-liter petrol and 1.5-liter diesel engines, same as the Creta and Kia Seltos. But the main talking point is the Verna Turbo. Hyundai has introduced, for the first time, the Verna with a turbocharged engine. The 3-cylinder, 1-liter unit, which is borrowed from the Venue, makes 120 horsepower and 172 Nm of torque. For reference, the 1.5 petrol makes 115 horsepower and 144 Nm. Now, let's talk about that. The Turbo Verna is only available with a dual-clutch transmission in the top-spec SXO variant, and at a price of 13.99 lakh rupees, it isn't cheap. My question is, does it make sense to pay extra for what is essentially 5 bhp more? Of course, you do also get the DCT in the package, but is that enough to justify the premium? When I first heard that the Verna would be getting a 1-liter turbo engine, I was confused. Why would Hyundai do that? This barely manages to make the Verna stand out among its rivals. Anybody buying this model would only be doing so for the sake of getting a turbocharged engine. It would have made more sense to discard the 1.5-liter motor and offer the Verna as a turbo-only model. But the way things stand, the 1.5 makes the turbo look like overkill. If you ask me, if Hyundai wanted to introduce an enthusiast version of the Verna, they should have offered the 1.4-liter turbo unit from the Seltos GT. This 140 bhp motor, with 242 Nm of torque, would surely have made the Verna Turbo a much more compelling buy for enthusiasts, and spending that extra bit of money for it would not seem so futile. Of course, that would probably have made it more expensive, but since when has performance been cheap? Please note, my thoughts are purely based on the specifications on paper. I have not driven the new Verna Turbo yet. That extra 5 bhp and 28 Nm might actually make a real difference on the road. Only a test drive will tell. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Appreciate your support.